I'm just welcoming you all back from your meditation this week. I have done things differently and have started with the light codes first and the messages later. So for this video, it's going to YouTube. There are light codes available to go with this particular reading. So during the light codes today, the visions that I was given for the message for this week, was I actually saw a very strong muscle man, and he was doing push-ups. But he was doing push-ups. The awareness was on over his shadow, and from above him there was a great light shining down upon him, enlightening him and his body, and he was facing his shadow, being very strong while he was doing that. And the second vision that I had was of a tornado coming directly forward. And so I feel this means that there is something going to happen very fast, something that might feel like it hits you like a tornado. And the third vision I saw was of a military coffin, like somebody had died and there were people standing beside the coffin. There was a flag over the coffin. This feels like that there is an ending coming, and this is a celebration or an acknowledgement of you, the wounded hero, and the life that you have lived so far. And it's a time of coming into the new, because as we close one chapter, we also come into the new. So there may be a time coming soon where we need to face, or some may have already been facing it in recent weeks, because it doesn't always happen exactly at the same time for everyone, but this moving through maybe a little bit of a dark night of the soul type thing, a death rebirth process about to take place. The vision following this was of a lotus rising, which is confirmation that there is rebirth happening, resurrection, in fact, resurrection with the rising lotus. And it was rising up, and it looked like the depiction of the lotus that is on the temple walls in Egypt, from ancient Egypt. And the vision following that was of a yogi or somebody meditating that looked like a monk or something, and they were stretching and, like as if they had been in a bit of a slumber. So they were already on this spiritual path, obviously, that they had gone in deeper, and now they were awakening from that. So this is following on from the changes that are happening. We're not actually physically dying. It is letting go of the old and awakening a new part of us. Even if we are already very advanced on the spiritual path, there is more, and there is more. So he was stretching and awakening. He was bald head, symbolizing, that pure mind and no distractions, no nothing in the way there. Excuse me. This was followed by a very large golden lotus floating on crystal clear waters, but it was rising, and sitting in the middle of the lotus was a golden monk or Buddha, or somebody sitting in lotus position. They were very golden, wearing golden yellow clothing, so enlightened state, rising up. And following this particular vision, there was what looked like, it looked very oriental type vase, or could have even been like an hourglass. It reminded me of an hourglass, but around it. So it actually took the shape of a very Middle Eastern lantern type shape, and above it were hands that were in prayer position above like this. So it had a very symbolic meaning of divine, the divine rising to the divine, or focusing to the divine. And the feeling of the hourglass, of course, with the white sand or salt or something in the bottom of it was to do with its time. So there were no sand, there was no sand in the top, there was only sand or salt or whatever in the bottom. Pure, I keep saying salt because it really did look like salt. Salt of the earth, you know, the purifications, the qualities of the salt. The time is now, the time is now. And then I saw somebody with their hands held out like this, as if to receive. I felt it was as if to receive. And then I went in and did the card reading. And the first card, which symbolizes the base chakra, but also it is symbolizing the first day in this round of light codes. So the first card was card number 49, which becomes a 13, which is all about death, rebirth, transformation. So that energy is definitely there, and it asks us to laugh at our demons. So what I'm going to suggest to you is that today you spend time laughing at your demons. What are they? You know, the guy, the muscle man, was doing push-ups over his shadow. He was showing his shadow, how strong he was. And the second card, the sacral card, chakra card today, is King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. You have the Midas touch. So this is the second day of the week, and this is the card that you need to meditate upon. Can't really see, it's very dark there, but anyway, I'll try to turn the light on. That's a bit better. So the Midas touch. And so at the second day, contemplating on the fact that you are in a lucky time, and acknowledge anything, any opportunities that have been offered to you in recent days or coming up, and recognize that this is an opportunity of success for you, and that you have the Midas touch. So anything at the moment that you are thinking is what you are going to manifest. So please be watchful of your thoughts and what it is that you are thinking about. And the solar plexus card this week is the lotus itself. So here we have the lotus has come up again, and this is acknowledging, this is in the solar plexus, is to do with coming into your purpose, finding direction, possibly some business opportunities or something like that coming through. It can also be to do with health. So this is like really watching what's happening. But in this instance, I really feel this is related to the lotus that I also saw in the meditation in the light codes. So this is the lotus, you rising up and coming up out of the murky waters of where you have been before. And the heart card today is card number 9. So there's a cycle completing, which also came through in the messages of there's a time, you know, an endings time. And the card is seek. And here he is, very much like the visions in the meditations as well. He's in meditation, he's receiving messages of truth. We're in the month of May, the energies of truth are coming forward. The 2 blue birds, they're bringing forward the truth, and him sitting in the light, totally receiving and seeking answers, sitting in nature there. So sitting within your own true nature, allowing yourself to meditate and go deeper and seek those answers from within. And the 5th card, so this is what you're going to do. Okay, let's step back here to day number 3. What are you going to do on day number 3? This is the lotus rising. Acknowledge, and also, just meditate upon the lotus. Meditate on that idea and see what it brings forward for you. I want to encourage you to meditate every single day. And again, continuing with the meditation, of course, and seeking your own inner answers. You don't necessarily have to receive them through visions or through messages given to you during the meditation, but watching what's happening around you in your environment and noticing the signs, because there are messages being given to us all of the time, and we only need to seek. The 2 blue birds there are showing you that there are truths coming forward for you, answers, messages from the divine. And in the 5th The fifth card today, the throat chakra, we have the Ace of Swords, again, showing us that we're being offered victory over something, and in particular, this is to do with the truth. So there is opportunities coming forward, bringing forward the truth. This is to do with the throat chakra again here. So on day 5, you are going to allow yourself to be totally aware of the difference between what is truth within you and what is not resonating or in integrity with yourself, and allowing yourself to meditate upon that also. And the 6th day and the 6th chakra, the brow chakra, we have card number 20. So there is co-creating with the divine happening here. And it is Ptah, the ancient Egyptian god Ptah. The card says new eon. This is all about the new stages that we are moving through, imagination and the visionary prophet. So allowing yourself to step into meditation and see those things, the messages, and allowing yourself to be able to move forward there, acknowledging that part of yourself that does know all, that part of you that is aware and is following the truth and integrity of self. And the 7th card, the card in the crown chakra today, basically gives us the message of the overall light codes this week. And it is Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. And it is meditate. The message is meditate. So meditate, meditate, meditate. The message coming through the visions is we are in a phase of letting go of an old. We've done a fantastic job. We have been we've really fought for the right way, and we're being rewarded for that. And by sitting in meditation, you will definitely receive the energies that you are needing to receive. And the 8th card today for the Omega Chakra, which is the divine feminine message coming through today, is card number 11. So being able to look at yourself, being able to look at your reflections. And the card says holy longing, desire, instinct, and sensuality. So allowing yourself to really be in touch with that which you truly desire for the highest good. This is the pathway. This card is relating to your soul's pathway and what is right for you right here, right now, and what you are trying to integrate into the Earth's grid, which is that which is for your highest good. It is the path, your soul's path that you're moving forward, the desires that you wish to take forward and integrate. So it is a card about manifesting that and anchoring it, placing the seeds into the earth so that they can grow and so that you can follow that path forward. And the 9th card, which is the Alpha Chakra card today, which is to do with the divine masculine and to do with your soul's direction, your purpose, your mission. At this point in time, or for all of us at the moment, is the card is peace offering, white buffalo calf woman. So it is to be in that space of peace. So whatever it is that brings us peace, allow us to follow that path right now. That is the direction of peace. Anything that is not allowing us to feel the beautiful peace and the light within us, then we walk away from that and into the space of peace. This is very important. So again, this goes very much with meditating and allowing yourself to be in that space. So that's they're the reading and the cards for this week. And I will be back again next week. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and a like, please. Help this channel to grow. And I will see you next week. Bye.